what are give us some of the examples of like types of content? Obviously people can go on your Facebook and follow you and Instagram and all that, but what types of content do you post? Is it like the build content?
So half the content people don't actually get to see. Let's say I join a neighborhood page. And the reason I like Facebook over other social media platforms is because you're not going to go to Instagram and see Northbrook Subdivision's Instagram page. You're not going to find that, but you will find it on Facebook. It is the only social media platform that has neighborhood groups in it. It's the only one that exists. And if there is one, please tell me about it because I'm unaware. But it's the only one that I'm aware outside of Nextdoor. Okay. And if I'm in that group, it's a private group. The videos I create during my builds can't be seen by the public. So I'm here with myself going, what's going on, Northbrook Subdivision? This is Jacob. I'm on so-and-so street at 1489 Howard Avenue. We're doing a build. Come by, talk to me. Come see my crew. I want you to know and one thing I try not to do in my marketing is I don't try to sell them on the video. I'm going, guys, there's a wind gust coming by. There may be some debris that might blow in your yard. If you have any nails that come across your street or you see anything, please notify me. Here's my cell phone number. That's the kind of content I put out. So it's like, because the neighbor goes, well, we can't have marketing. I didn't market. I said, if trash gets in your yard, call me. I'll come by and pick it up. Like these are little tricks that I use that actually help me get that content out there and I become a familiar face because I'm building so much. I have to post a video every day because I'm building in there and I'm going, what's going on? I'm on so-and-so street today. Hey, I'm on this street today. Hey guys, I just picked up some wings. If you want to sit down and have a meal with our guys, I got some extra food here. Let me know. Come by, say, hey, I do that crazy stuff. Like I just want them to feel like I'm part of that community. And funny, I never mentioned this. What helped launch all those videos was, I'm not sure how long ago you followed me, but I used to do them all on Daisy Dukes, and it took off like
I've seen a couple, unfortunately.
Yeah, and so, but it was a crazy amount of effects that actually had. So today we still get calls. If my assistant gets a call, she'll be like, "Hey, can you wear the Daisy Dukes to the house?" That happens all the time, and so people will share that kind of content, and they love it on their social media page. They think it's hysterical. Especially like I can't do that stuff in Thomaston, Georgia, but I can do it in Atlanta, Georgia. It's a different clientele. And so knowing your market and knowing who you're talking to makes a huge difference. But
yeah, you got like
the content videos that we post or on my social media, I want people to go see that I'm with my family. You got to remind people that you're a human being. People all the time, when they come in a roofing company, they go, I got to create Jacob Fuchs's Facebook roofing page. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's a complete lie. You will get a sale. I have one of those pages, and I will tell you for every 500 leads that come in on my personal one, I'll get one on my business page. Because people go, oh, look, there he is changing a diaper. There he is washing his kid. This is a human being that I can know the ins and outs of and realize they're a real human being. And when they call me, I'll be on the phone with them, and I don't hide any real life from them. Sorry, you're going to hear my 3-year-old saying, hey, Miss Susie on the phone when I say your name, because she's going to want to talk to you. And you better talk to her because she's 3 and she's not going to take you not talking to her. She wants to inspect your roof too. Like I want my homeowners to feel what the inside of my life is. Hey, can you hold on one second? This is a really nasty diaper I'm in the middle of changing. Like these are real things I say to my clients because I need them to know, because also they give you a little bit more grace when they remember that you're a human being. And I need them to know that. And I need them to know, hey, look, and that's why it's important. I don't know if did I show you my comic book?
I think you told me about it. I don't think I actually saw it.
Okay. So, and this is one of the things that was part of that marketing thing. I made a comic book that I give my clients.
It's actually a freaking comic book.
Yeah. I made a comic book and it gives them the expectations. But one of the most important things is that I tell my homeowners, this page right here is, let's see here. It's got this. But my last name being Fox, you'll see my little girl right there. I call her B because her name's Brooklyn, but I call her B for short. There's a bumblebee on her shirt right there. And it says on the top of this, hey, I may be with my family. If I don't answer my phone, send me a text. Family's important to me. My motto is faith, family, Fraser Roofing. So if I don't get back to you, I promise you, me or Katie will reach out to you here in a few minutes. It's just family is very important to us. And the better I am at home, the better I am a provider for you. And if people see the real you, it makes a huge difference. It's part of the marketing things that we do. And I didn't create that to go, ooh, this is marketing. I created that because this is stress off my back. This is things this preaches the expectations for me. It gives me freedom. And it lets them know, hey, look, and they love that. This is part of those things that makes them feel different when they're talking to me. It's taking the time to give them something to read, let them know, hey, look, this is my family. This is what we do. And they're seeing that through social media as well.
Man, Go back and rewind that, everyone. That is awesome. That's a masterclass. And I agree, brother. Like, I used to keep everything separate. This is like 7 years ago. I had my personal social media, I had Contractor Dynamics, and it was like very separate. And honestly, my brand took off when I just said, screw it. Like, I am who I am, business wise, personal. It's, all in on building my personal brand. And like, that's been absolutely huge. And I'll never forget, Jason Berg?
Jason Berg.
He's a Florida guy, commercial roofing guy, OG, awesome guy. He reached out probably 5 years ago. And I had seen him at the trade shows and things like that. At the time, like, I was younger, I was newer to business, and he's like, he's pretty baller. So he reached out. He's like, hey man, like, I love your values. I see you're a family man. I need a couple websites done, some marketing help. Like, I want you to help me out. And he didn't know, anything about what I did or what I charged or things like that. But he saw the fact that I was a family man, the values. We had met a couple times at trade shows, and that's how that business was created. And like, I was just texting with him this morning, Merry Christmas messages back and forth, like with Jason, and that's 5 years later. So like, it's huge. Like, people do business with people. So don't hide behind your logo. Don't hide behind the stupid stock photos. Like, you've got to get out there and just show people who you are.
Absolutely.
That's the name of the game.
Yeah. And one of the things I'll teach, if I could give roofers any type of advice when it comes to that, for the love of your sales, quit showboating. It ain't helping you sell more roofs. It's not. Like, they don't care that you got a Rolex. They don't care. And a lot of people tell themselves this lie, like, well, that client likes to see that we're successful, which means we're doing it. Not as much as you think it is. You might find a client who does. That client may love the fact that you own a Lamborghini. You might find that one client because their 3-year-old wants to sit in it. Who knows? And,
right.
But I would say the majority of the time, they want to know that their money is being invested in the quality of life things. People like to know where their money's going. And I would say that, yes, you probably can get a sale because your truck is extra bougie and you have a Lamborghini or a Rolex. Sure, you can. I would willing to bet all of my expertise and all of the little bit that I know, I would bet that your sales would triple if you cut that out.
Yeah, because you're probably losing sales because people are like, man, if he can afford a Lambo, then he's definitely overcharging me. And
that's how they think. That's really how they think. And you know that you're in a rough company. If a company tries to push you into looking extra bougie at your expense and not theirs, it only makes their clout go up, but your bills suffer. Like, yeah, man, go get that F-350. Oh, man, we'll wrap it, blah, 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 blah. And guess what? You pay that bill every month, not them.
There you go.
But hey, look, they look like a bigger company and more reputable. They're not in your best interest. They're in building their brand. And I would tell you, if anyone, pays attention and on this, about one thing you could take away is that's an important aspect is people. I don't need to. It's not my personality. And I literally told Katie, I was like, oh gosh, I hope he doesn't ask me about sales numbers or profits, because I don't ever like to be that guy. It's just not my personality. And it's like, she's like, hey, just be real. It's okay. And be like, what you're comfortable with. And I was like, yeah, because it's just never mind. Like, I literally, when we posted the Fraser awards of how much I sold this year, I blurred out my number because I don't want people to see me as a number. I work hard and the number is big because I work hard. But for me, it's not about the number. It never will be. And so it's about.
I hear that. And that's why I phrase it that way. Like, I know certain people like to talk about that. I mean, it does give you a little bit of credibility for people watching and listening. Like, who is this guy? So
it's a different client. You're not selling the client. You're telling roofers the best way to market. The name of the game that you're in, it's needed. It's desperately needed. For the sales guy in roofing, it's everything it belongs in. Doing the right things the wrong way. Doing the right things the right way. For this, it's doing it the right way.